This is Valley News Live at 6.
Breaking news tonight, Fargo City leaders have said yes to Target selling liquor out of its store on 13th Avenue South.
Tonight's unanimous vote followed earlier approval last week from the Liquor Control Board. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard joins us live from downtown Fargo with details on this story. Callie?
Yeah, hi guys. The Target on 13th Avenue South in Fargo is officially going to be a part of the liquor business. The Fargo Liquor Control Committee and the city have agreed for Target to have a B limited alcoholic beverage license. That means that they can sell beer, wine, and spirits, and the entry door will be from the parking lot, so you won't be able to get in through the store. You won't be able to get in through the store. And the city says that they've been talking about the idea with Target for 2 years now, saying that the big box retailer has obeyed all laws in that time, saying that Target is ready to take on the competition. People I spoke with today, though, say this could rattle the cages of local liquor stores as the money Target makes won't go straight back to the community. You can see the full story tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10. But for now, reporting live from City Hall, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks so much, Callie. This is not a new license. It was returned to the city from a previous business.
I was heartbroken to see my daughter go through that. It made me angry.
A North Dakota mom is speaking out after she says her daughter left school crying. Her Facebook post on the incident got hundreds of comments and reactions.
As Valley News Team's Joshua Pagaro found out, the school district wasn't happy about the bullying and has taken steps to deal with it. This story is part of our ongoing battle against bullying.
The superintendent of Mayport CG Schools, Michael Bradner, spent some of his mornings trying to get ice cleared from the high school roof. He's also dealing with the fallout of a bullying incident that went viral.
We certainly appreciate, having an opportunity, giving our principals an opportunity to deal with things head on before ever going to social media or anything like that.
It happened last week while Susan Cordall's daughter was selling items at a bake sale.
I picked her up. She couldn't wait to get out of school, get packed up, and the minute we got in the car, she was just bursted into tears because she was so upset.
Cordall says her daughter wore a fur mask to attract customers. She wound up being the target of bullies.
So one thing that came from this post that I did not expect was, first of all, how viral it went.
Cordall says dozens of people have reached out to her, commenting and messaging.
And it's really become a positive post, sharing a lot of love and stories and support and just that message like you be you.
The school district says they do understand the psychological effects that bullying can have on kids, and that's why they teach them to speak up for themselves, and if not, to go to an adult.
Mayport CG is committing to creating a culture and environment where kids have a safe and proactive learning environment.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, 1 in 5 kids get bullied at schools. A majority are girls. As you can see in this graphic, kids of all races and ethnicities are bullied. One negative consequence of bullying is those that are more likely to experience depression and anxiety, which will impact their grades. In Mayville, Joshua Pagaro, Valley News Live.
The superintendent did say he wished the parent would have avoided using social media in dealing with the problem. In response, the parent says she stands by her approach, saying it helped spread the word.
Our break from winter continues, and what a wonderful break it has been. Sure, like the melting during the day, below freezing temps in the evening should help with the flood threat. Hutch is here now with your no-wait weather planner. Hutch?
Mike, the melt does continue, and for the 4th straight day, we saw temperatures in the Fargo area above 30 degrees, so not a bad way to start the week after a beautiful weekend. That's a look from our view down there in South Fargo at Luther Family Ford. Temperatures this morning, frosty and chilly, but the wintry weather was confined to the western Dakotas today. It's cooling off up north. Langdon 19, holding on to 30 in Gwinner and Wahpeton at this hour. Fargo in the mid-20s, and we'll stay in the 20s through most of the evening. But overnight, north winds will be more potent, and by morning, some of us will start out the day in the teens. I'll have details on a big-time cool down through midweek. We'll talk about how low we go and how long it lasts here in just a few minutes.
Sure has been nice, though.
It has.
Thanks.
New developments tonight on a story we first told you about a couple of weeks ago. Authorities were back today at a rundown property along I-29 between Argusville and Gardner. We're told an inspector and a veterinarian were on scene checking again on the welfare of a lone horse. It's something that's been done several times in the past. While our reporter was there was no sign of the animal. We expect to get an update on this story tomorrow.
The 5 people who fell 4 stories when a Grand Forks apartment balcony collapsed have filed a lawsuit against the building owner, contractors, and others involved with it. This incident happened in June of last year at AVI McEnroe Apartments, located in the 3000 block of Garden View Drive. The lawsuit alleges the apartment's balcony wasn't properly designed or inspected and asks for at least $50,000 in damages. Some of the people injured reportedly are suffering permanent injuries, according to the lawsuit.
Police are investigating after a string of vandalism hit South Moorhead over the weekend. It started late last week. Police responded to both Bellesley Boulevard and 9th Street South for apartment mailboxes pried open and tampered with. 3 more complexes were hit Saturday. The mailboxes were forced open and emptied, as well as 2 vehicles spray painted with neon racial slurs in the 400 block of Horn Avenue. Moorhead police say it's unclear if any of the incidents are related. They're asking neighbors in the area to check security cameras, and if there's any information to pass along, give them a call at this phone number, 218-299-5120.
The North Dakota Health Department has released preliminary data showing how effective the vaccine has been through this rough flu season. So far, the overall effectiveness of the influenza vaccine is measured at about 45%. This year, there have been 144 pediatric deaths in the United States. Many of those deaths occurred in children who were not vaccinated.
Parents with young children could soon see a change when it comes to changing stations in Minnesota bathrooms. A new bill in the state would change the state building code to require installation of baby diaper changing stations in all public bathrooms. That includes unisex restrooms and also both men's and women's restrooms. The bill has been approved by the House Labor Committee. The bill would not require building owners to retrofit bathrooms in existing structures, but would only affect new building construction and renovations of existing bathrooms.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, smiling participants because of better weather conditions for an annual NDSU fundraiser.
And smiles per capita were up as temperatures today reached the 30s again here in Fargo, 41 in Park Rapids. Cooler weather is on its way from the north. I'll have hour by hour details right after this.